Hi everyone, it's Michael Newton here with Life is a Journey. And today I'm going to talk about the importance of having a morning routine and how that can shape your day. And in fact, having a morning routine is so important that if you don't have a morning routine, um, you're running the risk of letting life run you rather than you truly attempting to run your life the way that you want to do it. That's how important it is. It's the difference between having an amazing day and having a day where you're responding to problems over and over and over again. So having a morning routine is important, but not just having one, also making sure that you're implementing that morning routine on a consistent basis, day after day after day after day. Okay? So I'm going to talk about the importance of consistency on a different occasion, but today I want to talk about how do you design your perfect morning routine. Okay? Now, I am one of those 5 a.m. guys. In fact, at one point I was getting up at 4:30 in the morning. Now I'm back to 5 a.m. But I think that whatever time works for you, just stick to that and do that on a consistent basis. So if you get up at 6 a.m. or at 7 a.m., that's fine as long as you have the time to do your morning routine before the day gets started. That's the key. Okay? So, um, the first thing to do when I wake up, the very first thing that I do is I write in my journal gratitude. Okay, so this is before I even get out of bed. I grab my journal, I take my pen, I have a journal up by my bed right now, and I start writing, um, what I'm grateful for in my life. So for everybody, that's different, you know. And for some people, for all of us, some days it's really hard to think about, what you're grateful for if you've had a really tough day or a tough week. But there's always something to be grateful for. Okay, it can be the fact that you're breathing oxygen and that you're alive and that you're essentially you know capable of doing anything that you want on this planet today. um, that's something to be grateful for. It could be the fact that you're surrounded by people that love you. It could be the fact that um, you know um, you have food in your fridge, or that you have a roof over your head. It doesn't really matter how small or how big the gratitude is. What's important about gratitude is how you feel inside, and so just focusing on three, 4 or 5 things maximum that you're truly grateful for in your life, and writing it down. Makes a difference when you write it down. Feel it, focus on it, write it down. That's the gratitude practice. Very first thing. Okay. The next thing that I do is I write affirmations. Okay. Um, so in my business, it could be the number of deals that I want to do in that particular month, right? So I could write about that. I could write affirmations about my character. Okay. I could write affirmations about my future goals, right? As if I had already achieved them, right? Um, Write affirmations about my physical well-being and my health, my mental well-being, my spiritual well-being, all of those kinds of things, right? And for you, it's going to be different, right? Everybody has different paths in life, And depending on what your path is, your affirmations should be different. But they should reflect what you want out of life and not what anyone else does. Okay? So, affirmations. So, first thing is gratitude, second thing is affirmations. The next thing I do is I pick up a book and I read 5 pages. So, you know, I don't sit down and read for an hour at a time. I sit down and I read in short spurts. Okay, so I read twice a day, 5 pages a day, every day. So that's 10 pages a day. That gives me about 10 to 15 books per year, depending on how long the books are. But a 300-page book I can read in a month. Okay, so I'm not a fast reader. I know that there's people out there that claim they can read a book a week, a book a day, that kind of stuff. I've never been like that. But my habit is 5 pages in the morning, 5 pages at night. So as part of the morning routine, after I do my gratitudes and my affirmations, I read 5 pages of a book. And right now, I'm reading the book Relentless by, can't remember the name of the author right now, which is a little embarrassing, but it doesn't matter. It's just give me a second. I'm gonna grab it. Tim Grover, Relentless, excellent book. Um, I'm not gonna give you a huge review about it, but if you're looking to figure out how to be relentless in your life in whatever is important to you, this book gives you amazing insight as to you know the things you need to do in order to be relentless. So that's the next thing I do. So I read 5 pages in a book. Okay. Um, okay. Very next thing after that is I drink 1 liter of water. Okay. Now we have a machine in the house that changes our water to alkaline water, changes the pH level to 9.0, and so that's very very healthy water that you can drink. And essentially I fill up a big bottle before I go to bed, and then when I wake up in the morning and I finished this part of the morning routine, the very next thing is I drink that much water. Okay, then I go downstairs and I make myself a shake. Okay, now I make the shake, and then before I make the shake I do breathing exercises. Okay, so I'm first I put water into my system, then I oxygenate my body by taking 10 deep breaths. Okay, so water and oxygen, first thing it's the first substances that enter my body. Okay, then I have a shake that's made. Okay, and the shake is made with spinach, avocado, apple, and bananas, and then I put collagen protein in it, and I mix it with the almond milk. Okay, and that's essentially the first part of my breakfast. Okay, so now I'm giving my body oxygen, water, a very nutritious shake that is going to give me energy for the entire day and make me feel fantastic. Okay, and then I exercise. Okay, so I have a chin-up bar here in the house, and that's really all I use for the morning workout, where I do chin-ups, then I do squats, push-ups, and sit-ups. And to tell you the truth, I don't do a lot of a huge amount of repetitions. I just do enough exercise in the morning to really get my body loosen up and pumped up a little bit, and it feels amazing once that's finished. Okay. Once I'm done the exercise, then I meditate for 5 minutes. Okay, I'm not a huge meditator. I know there's people that want to meditate for 20 minutes, an hour, even longer. But for me, it's just 5 minutes. I think that there's so many things in my morning routine already that I want to do that when I meditate effectively, but only for 5 minutes. And, to keep things simple, I meditate focusing on my breath. That's it. So I try not to think about anything. and I meditate for 5 minutes just by breathing. And if I start thinking about something, I quickly snap out of it by focusing right back onto my breath, and then I meditate, for a total of 5 minutes. After that, I basically get ready to get on with my day. So I'll pack a lunch to take with me. If I'm going to be out in the office or meeting with clients or whatever, I want to make sure that I have a lunch, a healthy lunch, packed. Um, then I'll go take a shower, get dressed, and out the door I go. So that's my morning routine. You can obviously pick and choose any items from this morning routine that fit your lifestyle better, and make it work for you, right? Now, if you want any tips or any personal coaching on this, um, you're more than welcome to email me directly, and we can set up a consultation. My email is greatinyourlife@gmail.com, and you'll see the email in the description of the channel, so you can email me directly. Okay. Also, if you just want to send me a quick email, and if you have a question about anything and you send me an email, 250 to 500 words, I'll be happy to review the email and send you an email reply through the YouTube channel at no cost to you. So, happy to be of service, and if you have any questions, leave a comment. If you want to share this video, subscribe, please do so. And yeah, I look forward to connecting with you. Have a wonderful day, evening, wherever time of day it is for you. And I'll catch you at the next video. Take care.